Hey, oh, let me turn on this light. Today it's been kind of I in buying. I got all excited in buying weed. Um, I didn't pay my cell phone bill, so for Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, it was and Thursday at work. It wasn't that fun, but yeah, it was something else. So I'm repairing my nails. I'm going to, yeah, I I'm going to my boyfriend's house. Yes, and I do have, yeah, let me put it back. Oops, there. And then I do, oh, okay, let me play. I got to get this first. All right. I keep having to redo the primer, boy. You got to really get it quickly. With the nail dips, if you're a woman and you're interested in them, this is when you dip them, you put the nail primer on, and as quickly as you put the nail primer on, you dip it and you'll get this. Then you'll want to because once it gets hard, it's put the third one with this activator. So I'm putting the gel activator. And yeah, because they pop off. It's raw. And then we're going to start with the other nail. This is like we're putting the quick dip. Actually, no, the quick dip. The quick dip, which is number one. It's put quick dip and you put it on. I usually put it on a couple times. Get it real good and soaked up in there. And then I take this. This is a lot healthier for your nails. What it does, it all like it doesn't get my nails done. And when they take off my nail bed, it would just hurt. So here's another one. So I got two of them done. I did. And then I put the gel activator. This is kind of lumpy though. I'm going to have, yeah, there we go. And I'm like, yay, it's fixed. I was glad it didn't happen as I'm walking out the door and I'm like, oh, gravy. Geez, and you're like, I just wanted to hang out. Yeah, so I'm excited. I said, I want to make you dinner, something. And he's like, no, you're coming a little bit later. And I'm um, waiting to hear from my boyfriend, to go. So trying to find my file. So I think I'll just, where did I put my other, well, got these files. Oh, here it is. I'm looking for this file. This file's a little more used. Those ones are showed. They're meant for buffing. They're not meant for doing real good work. So I got a lot of stuff to go through, and my son said, hey, you need to do this, move this while you're, when I come back. So I got to put the meal I made him. It's like, it's not called full coverage, but God dang, there's a lot of, you try to. So I'm like, okay. All right. There we go. All right. And that's how you do it. It's that easy. I used to have lots of those, and I still like them, but it's when you get older, you're going to find putting your hands in a sun thing. The bad thing about that is, yeah, we know that, but oh goodness. Okay, there we go. Now primer, gel activator. So yeah, I usually put my stuff in. It all fits. There we go. And then put the top up. Where did I put the top? It's around here. So hopefully I will hear from my honey. So I got my nails done. So they're unusual. Kind of thick though. This one seems I'll have to redo it, I think. It's kind of lumpy. So I'm trying to unlump it while I'm waiting to hear from my honey. Hi. Oh, I know, baby. Hey. Yeah, I went after work. I went directly to the bank, and then after I put the money in, I pulled off to the side further from the bank and paid my my cell phone bill. And then after I got done paying my cell phone bill, I turned around, not turned around, I went and got some coffee over at Java Junkies. Go to Java Junkies. And then I went and washed my car, washed my Jeep. Come on in. Dinner's on the stove.
I was just doing a DoorDash for Rachel. They accidentally made an extra drink, so now I got an extra drink.
Oh, cool. Oh, they're happy. Well, no one can see you. They can hear you, but they can't see you. So I'm waiting to hear from my, I don't care what he says. I consider him my boyfriend because he's the only guy friend I'm hanging out with.
Either that or friend with favors or whatever they fucking call it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, I noticed you made the chicken.
Yeah. I told your dad that both of you can have it.
Oh, okay.
So, make him a plate and you're a plate, and put the other,
Yeah. Yeah, my battery charger for my bike came in. Now I'm gonna be charging the no, you're escaping. I'm gonna be charging my big battery to the correct voltage.
Oh, good. And I also,
Because I've been only charging to 54 volts, and I just use a blocking diode to stop it from charging once it gets to a certain point and prevent voltage from going backwards and damaging it. Either way, I'm not going to be charging at 54 volts anymore. I'm going to be charging at 58, which is the correct voltage. The battery has its own battery controller module, so I just plug and play.
oh, good. So anyway, I cleared up the area, all the hangers and all the clothes, and I moved them in here. So
You definitely start organizing in here.
yeah, I got to do that. I went.
Well, I found that the cat carrier, you can always throw his ass in there.
That's what I was
Just
thinking.
throw his ass in the cat carrier in the room so he doesn't get in your way.
That's what I'm going to have to do.
You always have to deal with temporary prison.
I got to go and I got to take care of this. So I see. I don't know what Brandon's doing what Brandon's going to be doing this weekend. I'm hoping to spend some time with him. I have a half day Monday. I can hang out with him Monday evening and Tuesday if willing. I'm hoping.
So is your workplace even hiring or nah?
We laid off
It sounds like
two people.
See, that's why I didn't apply again, because I had a feeling that the business place.
Well, right now it's a slow time. So what happened was summer times when we're doing the good.
So why do people get laid off?
It's slow. There's no orders.
Oh, it's temporary layoff?
It's a temporary layoff.
No.
Mark retired. He was at that age, and so did another person. So
what about the guy who I did the air conditioning for you? Did he get fired?
no,
Laid off.
Laid off.
Okay. You may not like he got fired.
No, laid off.
Right.
He needs that job. They got it laid off.
Is your air conditioning still working since I fixed it?
Yeah, I'm going to have. Oh, you know what? You're going to have to put an oil filter in. My oil needs to be changed and stuff.
Well, no, you can't just change the filter. You have to change the oil and the filter.
Yeah, I know. So put the filter in the.
Well, see, I can pick up the filter. I usually like getting the filters on Amazon because I like getting the higher quality one.
Yeah.
And all Walmart has is Fram and garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can probably go with Mopar. Yeah, but still, I like higher quality.
Okay, well then,
usually I like to stick.
Just
with
put it in
the two brands I like to stick with is Wix and Purelator for filters. Yeah. But yeah, I can put in the Amazon cart. But we also need to go to Walmart to pick up some Mobil 1 oil.
That's easy. That's readily available.
Yeah.
You know, I can do that next, paycheck, and then you can do it next weekend.
I forgot how much oil your vehicle takes. Wasn't it like a 5 quart and a 1 quart? I think it was like 6 quarts all day.
Yeah.
I have to look at your service manual.
All right.
If I look at it.
Okay.
I don't know if that said 6 or 7 quarts.
Mm-hmm.
No, 6.
Okay.
Not that I usually check the amount in there, but I also check the oil, the stick.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some chicken.
Go eat some chicken. Enjoy. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
So we're going to be asking Mr. Perdicto, will I be seeing Brandon today? Or tonight?
Everything points to yes.
Woo-hoo. Well,
definitely yes.
Wow. So anyway, we're going to be talking about being safe on the internet. A lot of people go on the internet and we think it's really great. And let me tell you this. Be very careful when you get a person who is, let's say we call semi-famous, or you get somebody who is like Keanu Reeves. They only have what makes a really good understanding is if you actually have, let's say, if you're, and this is something I've been told before, a lot of people who are famous, they don't have a lot of stuff out in their famous name. A lot of people who have different names will have their original name. Let's say your name is Chris Pfaffenfart, and say Chrissy Pfaffenfart went and became Tinkerbell. So Chrissy Tinkerbell has a Facebook thing with a gazillion people and everything, and a lot of stuff is open, and you don't get to message them, but you can, comment on stuff that they put on their thing. But Chrissy Pfaffenfart, who has a private account, and it's all only people that she would know until someone like tells them, hey, you got it's just the way it goes. What I found out is that when I was working as a bartender at a establishment where, how can I say, I didn't work at this inside the sex industry. I was the beginning. I would be what you call the gatekeeper at times. And there's a lot of women who told me a lot of horror stories. And you got to be really careful. And the reason why I state, if you're working for OnlyFans, we know that it's not just risky pictures and talking to a guy. It's going out and they're expecting a whole lot more, and what to do to keep safe. You always got to keep safe. So when you're talking to somebody and they're Sudi Soto, like I get all talking about this, you really gotta think about this. Okay, all us women are gorgeous out there. I don't think there's an ugly woman out there. I think there's crazy women out there, and I think that there are women who are dangerous. But no, I don't think that there aren't women, that are, ugly. I don't care if they hate me or whatever. My whole feeling on that is that I don't believe in an ugly woman or per se, person. But a lot of women got to realize this. Unless you're a fantastic actress or you have something really amazing, people know, and you're popular on YouTube. Look at me. I'm like, I can't believe it. I finally made 500. Yay, 500. I made 500. Woo! So, we're going to be talking about being safe and believing. How do you find out if you are talking to a star? You have somebody saying that they are Keanu Reeves, or name a couple. I had somebody who was faking at work, and she was telling this friend of theirs, a coworker, was going, yeah, I'm pretending to be Keanu Reeves. I had a blast. First of all, I knew it wasn't Keanu Reeves, and I thought it was strange. Usually the Keanu Reeves that I would come in. Within 24 hours, they were asking for money. And I thought, well, this is odd. This Keanu Reeves didn't ask for money. This Keanu Reeves asked for my time, would send out all kinds of crazy shit. Then I thought, well, if it's that person that I have to deal at work that no one really cares about, why don't I hold it? Why don't I just ask for a day off? Hey, we got Monday and Tuesday off, all paid. Boy, oh boy, yeah, I had a blast. So I did that. But a lot of people who are not necessarily old, but maybe you guys don't realize a lot of people, you ask for video phone call, not a pre-recorded. They can do that with AI, a video phone call, or you will block, you will report that they are scam artists. They're scamming you, trying to get money out of you, and you'll block. It's simple. And I hate to sound that way. Most of them sound, they'll ask for, well, we're having a greet and meet, and they will have a picture of their meet and greet, and it'll be like 2 or 3 grand. And you're like, really? You guys are really doing this, huh? And you know what? The reality of the thing is, no, they're not really doing that. And it is not. You don't know who you're giving the money to. No, if you're doing, I have been in meet and greets and meeting people, and it's never done that way. There is a paper trail where it goes, and you know where it goes. And if you're not talking to anyone on the internet, you're not going, hi, yeah, that's you. Oh, wow. That's your house. That's your this. Oh, I see the backyard. If you do not see video, if they're saying they're this whoever you're talking to, if a man wants to talk to you, they will get to talk to you. If they're saying that they're this big Hollywood producer, this whatever it is, if they're going to contact you, go on video real quick. If they want to get with you, if no video, report, block, call it a day. Say, well, you know what? I was told by Omega that if you don't do a video, you're not real. And what do you want? Oh, you want money. And they won't care if you said anything that you didn't have money. Well, I even told them I was living on the street and they were asking for $5. I'm like, do you know this famous? Do you know this person? I mean, it's amazing. A lot of them will even like certain people, and then they'll follow those people who are liked, and they'll, and it's like amazing. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of money. There is. Hi, are you going on the internet talking to people? Have you been scammed or haven't been scammed? Hearing about scams? I think that about before I started seeing Brandon, what happened was I would start off with 10 people that I would talk with. 5 of the people wouldn't make it past a week because they were scam artists asking for money, and I had to report and block. And this is at a dating site, for God's sakes. The other 5, what happened was, let's just put it, it's just after 4 weeks, was Brandon was the only one standing. He was the only one talking. He was the only one that made it past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was like, holy crap, this guy really likes me. And then it was like, I remember meeting him for the first time. I was so scared. I was so nervous. So, yeah, you always feel that way when you haven't seen each other for a while, you know. So, being safe on the internet is another thing. Another thing is when you have your phone, get privacy screens so people don't see who you're talking to or if you're having a private conversation. Those privacy screens can also help in keeping your life a lot private, and it's just something that there is also in dealing with for say that um, your friend, you get these are really good. You'll get a phone call, and the phone call will be your significant other's phone number. You get it, it comes on as their phone number, and it will state that that person is kidnapped and you need to give them X amount of dollars. A friend of mine told me about this, and I've heard about this, but I've never heard anyone close to me saying, yeah, that happens. But what happens is they clone the number and take in others' phone number. What you do is you have somebody else, you have them call the person that they're talking about, and a lot of times that person will be okay. They just want to try to keep you on the phone so you can get money because they're making you think that they're going to kill your significant other. Yeah, it's really creepy stuff, you know, how scam artists work. And it is, you know, I've seen it many times where I remember I've worked and I would get off of work. What was it? The most favorite thing that I would see when I would get off work when I was younger was people would drop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh God. It just isn't worth it. Every time I would think, yeah. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear from my boyfriend to tell me if I don't hear from him, I know that I'm not going. I'll have to take my bag out. Oh my God, they're having shutdown flight cancellations. Airlines have been ordered to cancel flights due to the government shutdown. Here's what they're telling passenger. 10% of flights to the major airports are being cut from Friday amidst the government shutdown. Airlines have started sharing details on how their schedules will be affected. Several major airlines said long haul international flights will operate as normal. Your next flight may be canceled as the Federal Aviation Administration ordered airlines to cut traffic at major airlines due to government shutdown. Ooh. Ooh. Starting Friday, 10% of flights at 40 airports will be cut in response to air traffic control staffing shortages. Major airlines said Thursday there will still be. Wow. Frontier, all this. Oh. So it's all this is being affected. Wow. Woo-hoo. Well, my cat's being so adorable. He is. He's just like, I don't want you to leave, mommy. All I do is work, come home, clean up more shit, clean up more, throw away more shit. I had a coat that last year I realized, oh, I'm just going to get a coat. It's going to be nice and form fit. Yeah, it's great when you're not having to work and layer. I layer everything. So getting that coat was like not a good idea in that size. It would have been great in the extra large. But no. Hi, how are you? So anyway, we're talking about being safe, and you might want to make sure that your airlines is not canceled. Your flights, internationals, fine, but if you're flying anywhere in the United States, you might want to check to make sure you're still flying. Yep. Looks like there's going to be some cancels. So yeah. You're weird. He does that. I love when he does. He's so adorable. So here it is. It's in the evening, and I truly, yeah, it's been a long time that I can actually say that I'm working hard. And yeah, I, um, I seen my credit score and I said, woo, it's getting better. So I'm hoping by next year I'll be able to have enough to, buy this house. So fingers crossed. Let's find out. Will Brendan call me soon?
Highly doubtful.
7.
Yes. answer you seek is yes.
See, whatever you ask it, if it's yes. My hair gets really it's cool inside this bottle, the way what's on the bottom, it's like this stuff. You mix it and it's really fucking cool. And you spray it on your face. Have you heard the newest thing? It's not really new. Perfume for your hair. You could spray it in your hair. I had a friend who you heard of women or some people, they just sweat really a lot in their hair. And she had just she would put real perfume, and it was expensive. What kind she used to spray it before anyone else, because when you're a woman and you're how can I say, you're like in high school, you're the popular one. You don't want everyone to smell your perfume and to smell like you, especially that perfume was very expensive. She sprayed in her hair because she would sweat so much in her hair. And then if it's wintertime and you're in gym and you come back out, she goes, I spray a couple here, But yeah, it is nothing new. They did that even back in the time of in France. So I'm trying to get everything, trying to get it kid friendly. So yeah. There we go. I'm going to go use the restroom. Oh, hey, how are you? We have reached 500 subscribers. Yay! So it's Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, drink a little water, enjoy yourself or drink whatever, you want. And we are 500 subscribers. Oh my gosh. We've been talking about safety. Anyone who states that they are the person they are talking about, and please put it on the side here. Be safe when you're talking to people. Do not give out your children's names. In some cases, I would say if you are a woman that does live alone, you have your mom check on you in the morning, then you're pretty much a woman alone with children. You're not going to be telling a guy, yeah, I live alone with children. No, you live in a house full of people and you don't have money to give you. And no, I do expect to hear, if you haven't met somebody and you want to know if they're real, you tell them, the only way I know you're real is through a video call. Please do a video call with me. See how that goes. And if you guys connect, I tell people do video calls because AI, it doesn't work well if it doesn't know your name, and if it doesn't, if you have an unusual name like mine, it has a hard time pronouncing it. So always ask for a video call. And if it's not, report, because usually they do ask for money, and block. Once you start reporting and blocking, they must have a network where they're going, yeah, that person's blocked me. Oh, well, not me. And they try to get in. But if you block enough of them and you do it long enough, like I have a guy that uh, book, and they're famous for it, and they'll even say this person isn't who they state they are, and you're going, okay, well, if you're stating that you're this type of person, then what do you do for living? So yeah, I don't really get into the men putting forth the effort in wanting to do that. If you really like somebody and you're someone who lives overseas and you're supposedly a person who somebody said to go over and talk to that person. The unfortunate thing about that, and about, say, it could be anything, if you don't get a live video call, it's fake. I don't care if they state that they're a plastic surgeon for Jesus Christ and their 7 disciples, and he can't have, if he's going to communicate with you any further, I would say, if you are that amorous towards me, then I would say this: video call or no more communication. I will report and I will block you. Thank you. You have to be that way. The scammers are getting better and better, and you have to be one ahead of them. If they say they have somebody that they're hostaging away, automatically keep them on the line and get a hold of um, the authorities. So yeah. All right. Well, I am going to go. It doesn't look like nobody's on here, and I am going to end this stream. Thanks.